Hotep everyone, welcome to our next month of March 2022, where we'll cover the overlying themes for the month of March for the whole world. We're going to show you an audiovisual with an interpretation of what the main themes of the month will be. And the very first thing you hear will be the most powerful theme, and the last thing you hear will be the least powerful, yet still potent. And the goal here is, as a pharaoh, is to protect and nourish my people. And as the world is part of all of us, I pray this video helps to bring peace and foresight and direction to all those in the world. So, on each slide, you'll see at the bottom some writing that describes the astrological configuration that's being described by the audio. And enjoy. So let us begin.
You are creative, and you succeed in areas that allow you to make something beautiful, attractive, or entertaining. You are also romantic, and your happiness in romantic relationships is a big determinant of your overall happiness. You are serious and loyal in love relationships. You are not inclined to date a lot of different people. You seek a meaningful and deep relationship. You dislike ostentatiousness, pretentiousness, and glamour. You are a dedicated and responsible worker. If an area interests you, then you will put in long hours and do whatever it takes to achieve the goal. Any great achievement requires the hard work and sacrifice of people. You are one of those people that makes this achievement possible, even though you may not receive the credit you deserve. You are a very monogamous person. You seek someone special that you can devote yourself to. You are responsible and loyal in relationships. You value the little things in life, appreciate even small help from others, and you dislike glamour and showiness. You are very passionate. Intense romantic relationships may engender jealousy and possessiveness in either you or your partner, and this can lead to difficulty. You are also creative and able to make very beautiful things. Your standards in love relationships are very high, so consequently it will be very difficult to achieve them. You want sincerity, commitment, and honesty, and you also are rather dreamy, idealistic, and romantic. This is a lot to hope for in a relationship, but not impossible to achieve. You are also very artistic and sensitive. In the long run, you will find that a career that emphasizes sales and marketing rather than real service will frustrate and exhaust you. Deep within yourself, you are seeking greater meaningfulness in your work. You are able to sacrifice for a worthy cause, and you are able to work long hours with little recognition if you feel that the service you provide is really meaningful. It is likely that in early adulthood you departed from some of the traditional career options available to you, and you chose a lifestyle and path of your own. You frequently forego opportunities for material advancement in favor of a life that is meaningful and personally rewarding. You demand a great deal from yourself, and you are not easily satisfied with your accomplishments. Do not take your accomplishments for granted. It is likely that you have made more progress than you give yourself credit for. It is important for you to be creative, to make imaginative things, and do something that employs your sensitivity and imagination. Rather than do things the same old way, let your imagination dream up a more beautiful or unusual style. Sometimes you may feel that your ideas are weird or simply will not turn out well, but with care and attention, they can be the most rewarding activities that you engage in, both for yourself and others. You have great sensitivity to subtle changes in feelings. Mystical or unusual music probably appeals to you. and you feel more at home in an environment that is very imaginative. You enjoy art and music that are deep and profound rather than light and easy. You are idealistic and dreamy in romance, and it is likely that you will be disappointed at least once by others when you wake up from your love dream to see the other person more clearly. Music and art are very important to you, and it is best if your home is imaginative and beautiful. Living near water, for example, suits you well. You succeed in areas that require a good sense of proportion, balance, or knack for doing things that are both functional and attractive. This is so natural and innate for you that you may take it for granted, or not consciously recognize how it affects the manner in which you do many ordinary daily activities. Many crafts and skills require your talent for doing things with good taste and aesthetic awareness. You are likely to take classes and continue to learn things throughout your life, never ceasing to work on getting a clearer and sharper understanding. While other people may say they do not have time to take classes, you make time because it is a high priority for you. Sometimes you are impatient with yourself and so anxious to master a subject that you become frustrated with yourself and possibly also your instructor, and this can cause you to prematurely terminate a training program or get you into severe disagreements with others. You listen to others carefully and often give gifts to friends and loved ones that are very special to them. You think carefully about what is really important to people and how to help them with their interests. You also have a good sense of artistic design and form. You like to create things that are well balanced and in correct proportion, whether they be meals, creative works, or the manner in which you dress. You also know how to do things efficiently and with little waste. You are a very good worker. You are enterprising and able to visualize larger goals, and you are also willing to work hard to achieve these goals. You are a good administrator or director of a group effort. Over time, you can build a very successful career. You have quick reflexes, which gives you talent in some sports, playing a musical instrument, or any other activity that requires quickness and agility. You are very clever and have a good sense of humor. You pick up on things that other people miss. You function well in a fast-paced environment, but you can become nervous and high-strung from too much stress. You become uncomfortable quickly when forced to behave, dress, or act according to the desires of others or social conventions. It is important for you to dress comfortably and feel unrestrained. You can become very stressed, and massage or other stress-relieving activities are good for you to participate in regularly. You can be successful in an artistic area. Your great imagination and ability to understand and formulate artistic ideas are big assets. You also are good at interpreting and understanding fictional literature and poetry.
Okay, so there we have it. So, what I recommend to help this process of absorbing the themes for the month is first to, if you found a certain slide and its description struck your ear, you should note that down in your diary or your journal. And for example, you may have seen on the bottom Sun, the planets Sun, Venus, and Mercury shown on the bottom, or Pluto, Uranus, and Saturn. Okay. The value of that, besides giving the context of the description, each day of the week is ruled by a planet. So Sunday is ruled by the sun, Monday is Moon's day, Tuesday is Mars' day, that can also be Pluto's day, Wednesday is Mercury's day, that can also be Uranus' day, Thursday is Jupiter day or Neptune day, Friday is Venus day, Saturday is Saturn's day, And by the way, Monday can also take Neptune. So Monday is both the moon and Neptune. So if you wish to use these slides and their audio for your weekly meditations, if let's say you saw on the bottom of a slide it said Sun, Moon, and Venus as the audio was talking, that means that on Sunday, Sun would be Sundays, Monday would be the moon, and Saturday would be Saturn day. So on Sunday, Monday, and Saturday, if the text said Sun, Moon, and Saturn, then on Sunday's day, Sunday, Monday's day, the moon, Saturday's day, Saturn, on those days, that particular slide will be more dominant, more pronounced, more accessible. Okay? So the good mentioned in the audio or the somewhat negative in the audio will tend to be stronger on the days that correspond to what's written on the bottom of each image. So it helps you to time your meditations, time your forecasts and predictions for yourself. And secondly, I would recommend that you play this every day, either every morning while getting dressed or at night before sleeping. Let it get into your subconscious, let it kind of roll the gears underground, so to speak, and see if something intuitively rings for you or stands out for you. Because if you play it each day or each night, a different slide will strike you. And that's your own heart, your own intuition, what we call moot, your subconscious mind, or the duat, your subconscious mind. The goddess of the subconscious is Mut, or called Duat. These goddesses, or your subconscious, will say, oh, that sounds very interesting to me, or oh, that piques my interest. And that's how you know your intuition is guiding you on what to look for or look out for that day as according to the slide. So we pray you enjoyed this. Do share it with others. Help others to be able to foresee their month, foresee their experiences, so they're prepared. They can carpe diem, seize the moment, and avoid any dangers or negativity by being forewarned and planning therefrom. Okay? So, everyone, we wish you the best in all the worlds, the heavenly world, the earthly world, and the spirit world. And remember, no matter what happens to you in life, always look up. Why? Because you truly are a star. Dwa Wenhotepu.